Well, good morning people. Welcome to day 4. No, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Day 5, Wednesday. Still here at Barnes Brinkcraft. It's currently just gone 9 o'clock. Just topping up the water tank. Always best to do it in your home boat yard because then it's free. It was a chilly night last night, but didn't cause us any problems. I will say that the water filler here is quite slow, so just bear that in mind if you ever fill up here. But the plan for today is to, I think I might go down to Ranworth again, see if I can get in, because it is a nice day. I want to try and get up the church if I can. And then at the end of the day I want to get to Potter Heiam, really. That is the plan. Go into Herbert Woods' yard, nice and sheltered in there. You've got water, you've got electric. So that is the current aim of the day. I don't think there's supposed to be any rain today, which is a good thing. I need to be a bit conscious with my recording now, because I'm down to an hour and 20 minutes left on the memory card, and I've still got today, tomorrow and Friday, and a potential boat walkthrough to do. So unless I can get another memory card in Roy's or Latham's, then footage might be a bit sparse. But you know, as you can see, there's a few spaces in Barnes' yard last night. And today's not really one of their main handover days, so not really anyone's way today. But yes, we'll carry on getting the water topped up, do a bit of tidying, and then I'll take a wander into the town / village, because I need to go to Roy's to get some more provisions, because I've run out of food. Well, I haven't run out of food, I've run out of meals. So I need to get some more stuff to be able to cook on board, or more potential barbecues, which have been nice so far. So yeah, I'll catch you all in a bit. So we are back underway again. Left Wroxham, or just leaving Wroxham now. A few boats about, not a lot of traffic, but you know, people are obviously leaving Wroxham, heading on to new destinations, and people are getting into Wroxham early by the looks of things, to make most of their days, like I did yesterday. The thing is with Wroxham, there's probably the place where there's most to do, apart from obviously places like Yarmouth and maybe Alden Broad and things like that. But when you compare it to other Broads, waterside locations like Horning, Potter Heigham, Acle, etc., there's just more to do at Wroxham. There's more to do, there's more to see, more places to eat. So that's why it's classed as the capital of the Broads, I guess. Got everything you could possibly need. So the clouds have come over now, again, but it's not supposed to rain today. We'll see. And I forgot to look in Roy's for a memory card, so I'm going to have to pray. Well, it's not praying, is it? It's got my fingers crossed, but I'm going to have to keep my fingers crossed that Latham sell them. If not, I'm going to have to cut down on the chat, aren't I? Got the Broads Authority just doing some work on the left hand side here, pulling out us tree roots by the water by the look of it. Not getting very far. But yeah, so I'm going to take a wander down into Ranworth, see if I can get in. If I can't, I can't. I'll try again another day. I'd really like to get up the church because I've not been up there since 2019. I know it doesn't change, and I know it's exactly the same view, but you know, it's something to do, isn't it? But it all depends if I can get in there. I know the pub's back open now, so there might be a lunchtime rush of people trying to get there, and by the time I get there now it'll probably be about lunchtime anyway, so if not, I'll just carry on going down the Bure towards Thurn. If I can get in at Thurn for a couple of hours, then I will do. If not, I'll go straight up to Potter Heigham. It's no big deal. But yeah, there's not a breath of wind today. Completely still. Even the flag in front of that house over there is barely moving. So we like that. We like the windless days. But yeah, I will catch you all later on. So we're just approaching the bend before Hope and Little Broad, and the sun has come out, people. We are loving life right now. We love the sunshine. Quite a bit of boat traffic. Not so many day boats during the week though, which can be a bit of a blessing. Some of the handling going to be questionable. But people will recognise where I am. Just had a message from Val Banks. She's with her husband Mike, moored up at Ranworth. They've gone for a walk. It's getting on for 11 o'clock now, so from the time I get to Ranworth, probably be about getting on for quarter 12 o'clock, I would have thought. I doubt there'd be any space for me when I get there, but I might take a wander down there anyway, just have a little look. So we shall see. So we're just approaching the right hand turn here to Ranworth, but I have inside knowledge that there are no spaces down at the stake, so I'm not going to waste my time going down there and having a look. Thanks to Val and Mike for advising me that there's no spaces, so it's a shame, but maybe I'll get there in the next couple of days. Maybe spend the overnight there tomorrow if I get there early enough. So the plan is now head down towards St Bennett's. I think if there's some space down there, I might stop there for a couple of hours. If not, then I'll just keep going. I'll check out Thurn, and if there's no space at Thurn also, then I'll just carry on up to Potterheim and just get settled in there for the day. So I'm in no rush. I've had plenty of boats overtaken this morning, needing to get to places they want to get to, that's fine if they want to do that. But I'm just going to take a more relaxed cruise and just get there when I get there, basically. I'm not in any rush, so yeah, I'll update you again soon. Okay, so the moorings at St Bennett's Abbey, there was one, possibly two, that I could have got into, but the tide's going out, I'm on my own, and the gaps weren't the biggest, so I can only moor down this side because that's where the rope is, and I was just concerned that if it did, you know, end up going a bit further forward on the boat than what I wanted to, then I wouldn't have no way of controlling it, so I decided to skip St Bennett's for today. And then now I'm going to head up towards the Thurn, see what it's like up there. But I am going to have a bit of a whinge and a moan now. I have the utmost respect for yachts and obviously being under wind power and stuff like that. But when they just assume that, you know, you're going to give way to them, it doesn't always work like that. So I was coming past St Bennett's and I could see a yacht coming down from that way, from Fleet Dyke, under sail, and they were approaching the mouth just as I was approaching the mouth on the main river. Coming out into the main river with their backs to me, so they were facing that direction, away from me. So they don't even know I was there. They didn't even look to see that I was on the river, and they just pulled straight out into the river in front of me, and then decided just to sit in the middle of the river. And then they decided to float towards the middle. So I undertook them because there was a sufficient gap on the right hand side, more so than the left hand side, plus there was oncoming boats as well. So I went round them, and then they decided to, I don't know, pull a few strings, pull a few ropes so they up their speed, and then decided to sit on my stern until I put the throttle forward a bit more to get away from them. So you probably can't see it, you might be able to, but they're behind now and I pulled away from them. But just no acknowledgement or nothing, and I think it's just rude. I get we have to give way to them, I get that, and that's absolutely fine, but also don't be snobby about it. Do you know what I mean? You're on the river as well, we're on the river, we pay to be on the river, you pay to be on the river. Just, you know, just think sometimes. But coming out to a main river with your back to the traffic, madness, absolute madness. But anyway, that is today's moan, done and out of the way. So onwards to Thurn, and then upwards to Potter Heigham. So as you can see, just coming into Potter Heigham, I skipped the opportunity of mooring at Thurn, or I'll just come back up here. Have lunch when I stop then, and then worry about moving for the rest of the day. But the question as you come into Potter Heigham is it or isn't it? And you guys should know by now what I mean by is it or isn't it, and you're just about to find out. And the answer is yes, it is. The light is on. I think that makes it. So we're now tied up at Potterheim, as you probably saw just now. Painless mooring again, although it's not easy. Well, I say it's less easy when the mooring points on the bank are rings rather than posts. When you're on your own, it's not a case of just wrapping the rope around the post. But with rings you can't do that, so. But it was fine, didn't cause any problems. But just had some lunch. Had some chicken soup with some nice fresh bread from Roy's this morning. So I'm going to visit Latham's, the world famous Latham's, and might stop by at the bakery. No, we'll definitely stop by at the bakery, and I'm going to see if I can get another memory card as well. But I'm not going to take you with you. I'm not going to take you with me this time. I'm going to leave you on the boat. Just more to carry otherwise, and I wouldn't do any video in Latham's anyway. So that is the next plan of action for the day. As you probably realise, I usually moor in the basin part of Herbert Wood's moorings, so I can hook up to electric and get water easily. But there's two reasons I come around here. First of all, if I do have a barbecue tonight, I can put it on the pathway there, whereas the decking around the moorings over there is wooden, so I'm not sure Herbert Woods would appreciate a burning barbecue on their wooden decking. Obviously I wouldn't do it on this wooden decking here, that's why I've got the path there. And second of all, I'm not sure whether they have a handover day tomorrow and want people out their yard by 8 o'clock. At least with being around here, I've not got to rush off in the morning. So there was two reasons for me coming here. I do plan ahead sometimes when the timing is right, and then sometimes I make a complete balls up of it. So this time I think I've made a good decision. But I'll catch you later on. I appreciate it is getting dark now, you potentially can't see a lot, but I forgot I had to come back out and do some filming. So I'll probably do a bit more in the morning as well, in the daylight for you guys. But yeah, this is Herbert Woods' yard. Not too busy. I mean, sometimes there's boats moored along this quay here and there's nothing, so there's plenty of space over that side. I mean, it's not even late. What is the time? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's only 20 to 7. But obviously, being the time of year that it is, the dark nights are setting in. You've got the Broadshaven Tower there, which I inquired about earlier on for availability for December, like I did last year. So I'll be potentially booking that maybe in a couple of weeks' time. I think all three of them are available actually, so I'll certainly be able to book one of them. Fingers crossed. But around here is where we've got the boat sales. Just more Herbert Woods boats around there. There was good news and bad news for my trip to Latham's. The good news is I got a cake. Well, actually no, that's a lie, I've got 3 cakes. And £57,000 for that. Quite like to look at it actually. If anyone wants to spare me £57,000. Well, they're saying that. I haven't checked my lottery ticket, so I'll do that later. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I managed to get 3 cakes from Latham's. I've only eaten one before you guys make judgment. I'll save 2 for tomorrow, or maybe 1 for later on, and then 1 for tomorrow. But they don't do memory cards. I asked one of the ladies in there and they don't do them, which is a shame, and I'm quite surprised actually they don't do those. They tend to sell everything else, but apart from that, so never mind. We'll have to well, we've got 58 minutes left on this memory card, so we'll have to be a bit careful. Don't know whether you can see that red sky in the distance. Got a blanket of cloud over the top of it, but the sun's behind that, just gradually going down. I'm not going to walk all the way down there, but I don't even know how much you can see, to be honest. You might not be able to see anything. I can't see anything on the screen. And obviously in front of me you've got the famous Latham's, who have let me down by not having a memory card. Can't believe it. Fish and tackle shop there, you've got the Bridgestones restaurant. Got the bridge just down there. Dave, they still got your planter. Didn't Christine want this for her birthday? I'll ask them to reserve it for you for next year, not a problem. Anyway, let's carry on going this way. So guys, I was conscious that the further I walked the darker it was getting, so I turned around and headed back because there wasn't really much for me to show you, so I'll do a little bit in the morning. But as for today, that will be the end of today's video. Wednesday, Thursday tomorrow. I'll decide in the morning what I'm doing. Haven't made any decisions yet. This trip's been very much ad hoc, so yeah, no planning, just go with the flow. So I will speak to you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.